this A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Today's topic is lesson 24 from unit 1, that is unchangeable and changeable nouns. Al-asma, al-mabni, wal-mu'arrab. Okay, nouns are generally divided into two groups, that is mabni, unchangeable nouns. Okay, the first one is mabni, unchangeable noun, and the second type is mu'arrab. We are going to learn about that, and then inside mu'arrab we have two different types. So let's learn about what exactly mabni is. Mabni or unchangeable nouns, okay, or non-flexible nouns. These nouns are not influenced by any word or situation. They stay in the original form, whether they are subject, a fa'il, or the object, or the maf'ul, or the preceded by, or it is preceded by a preposition. Okay, let me open. Okay, so words which is always the same with no change of haraka at its end is called as mabni, or those words whose endings do not change because of the active elements entering upon them. Okay, like huruful jar, like, or you have mudaf, or you have harf nasab, right? But rather they're built upon one ending which doesn't change at all. For example, we have Isa. Okay, if it is if before you have min Isa, it will not become Isi. Have you ever seen Isa ever in the kasra form or in the or in other dhamma form? You have never seen, right? You always say Isa. Same with Musa. Have you ever seen Musa with a kasra or a dhamma? Never, right? They will remain the same no matter what. If there is a huruful jar before it or there is a mudaf before it, they will never take a dhamma or a kasra. They will always be the same. Isa, Musa, and Allati, Alladhi. What are these Alladhi and Allati? What are they called in Arabic grammar?
The relative pronouns is
Very good.
mawsula.
Ism mausul, right? So they will also never change. You have never seen alladhu or alladha, right? It's always gonna be alladhi or allati, right? Or alladhani or whatever. Why? Because they come under the mabni category, which means these nouns are not influenced by any word or any situation. They will remain the same. And ulaika, right? All the ism mausul or relative pronoun, they are also mabni. And also the huwa, huma, hum, they are all the pronouns, right? Even they don't change, right? Like if it is there is a min before it, huwa will not become huwi or huwu, right? It remains the same because they are mabni words. And hadha, dhalika. What is hadha and dhalika? What are they called in Arabic? We have learned in our previous lessons.
The demonstrative pronouns.
Very good. Very good. Ismul ishara, pointers, right? So yeah, so these are all mabni nouns. Let's check the examples. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa fi Musa id arsalnahu. Now, what is happening here? You have a huruful jar before it, okay? You have huruful jar fi, and then you have Musa. And then, like according to huruful jar, what it is supposed to take, the Musa, what should be the i'rab? Like if it was kitabu, it would become fi kitabi or fi
Kitabi.
kitabin, right? But Musa, you have fi Musa. It will not change. And in Musa, when we send them, this is huruful jar, and you don't see any change in the word Musa. Why? Because it is mabni word. Now you understand why some words don't change despite there's a huruful jar before it or there is a mudaf before it. They will not change. Why? Because they're mabni words. Inna ha'ulai la yaquluna. Indeed, they will say. Now tell me what is happening here. Can someone explain this to me?
What do you mean? The Musa is not taking. Oh, next example. Okay.
Yeah, this example.
Inna
Yeah.
haula'i. So inna is the harf which gives a fatha. So it
Very
gives
good.
make the following noun mansoob. So it should be
Very good.
haula'a.
Yeah.
But it
But
is
it will
not.
not change. Yeah. Why?
Because haula'i falls in the list of the Mabni
Very good, very
nouns.
good, mashallah. So
Okay.
fi is huruf of jar and it will not change. And inna is harf of nasab and haulai will remain the same. Why? Because it's a mabni word. Okay. Is everyone following this? Any questions? Is everyone getting this mabni word? Say yes, no. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. You can even uh, comment on the chat box if you don't want to talk. And then we have inna fi hadha la balaghan. Indeed, in this is a message. So what is happening here? What is not changing? What is mabni in this ayah?
Hafiza.
Very good. Hadha is mabni, right? And what is before it?
Fi.
Harf jar.
Huruful jar, right? Then this will not change because hadha is a mabni word. Let's take some more examples from Quran. Then you'll have a better understanding. Okay. Let's take innal ladhina kafaru. Okay. And because of inna, alladhina, this is always alladhina, it will never change. And then we have min ahlil kitabi, okay, wal mushrikina fi nari jahannama khalidina fiha. Do you see anything that will not change in this word? I mean, in this ayah? Fi nari jahannama.
Jahannam.
What is jahannam?
It's mudaf ilayhi.
Yeah. So what is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to have a kasra, but it is
Very
not
good.
taking a kasra.
Why?
Because maybe it's mabni.
Very good,
Mabni.
mashallah.
Yeah.
Fi nari jahannama, right? Fi in the fire of hell, right? So this should have been jahannami, but it remains same jahannama because it's a mabni word. You have always seen these words. Like let me give you examples like Musa, Isa, Yahya, right? Yahya too. It will never change. Taqwa. Even this will not change. Taqwa remains same. And Athura, this will also not change. And one Nasara, right? Nasara also remains same. And Kubra, do you remember the word Kubra, Bushra, Zikra, right? They will not change, right? Husna also. And we have Ramadan. Ramadan is always Ramadana. It's never Ramadanu or Ramadani. Why? Because it's a Mabni word. Okay. So okay, so these are called as non-flexible nouns. Let me take some more examples. The first are the particles. All huruf or the particles, including the prepositions ila, ala, bi, fi, min, an, hatta, li, kaf, waw, ta. Right. So they are all mabni words. They will never change. Okay. And the second are all the pronouns. That is the damair, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, all those are the mabni words. And then we have the demonstrative pronouns, ismul ishara, hadha, hadani, hadaini, all those, except the dual forms are mu'arrab, like hadani, it becomes hadaini, hadaini, right? And then we have the relative pronouns, ism mawsool, alladhi, allati. And the question words, huruf istifham, interrogative nouns, even they are mabni words. What are some of the question words? Do you all remember?
Maga, ma, man, lima,
Very good. Very good.
aina,
Mashallah, mashallah. Very good. Ayyu, kaifa,
ayu,
right?
kaifa.
Inshallah. So they are also mabni words. And also the conditional nouns, inshallah, this we are going to learn in our unit 2. Even they are mabni. And we have some of the adverbs, like we have haythu, amsa, and al-ana. They are also considered as mabni because they'll not change. And words in the beginning of the surah, like you have the huruf muqattat, okay, like Yasin, Taha, or Alif Lam Ra, or Alif Lam Mim. They will never change, right? They're also mabni. So why? I mean, it's just they're mabni. They will never change in the Quran. Okay, is it clear? Everyone clear about the mabni nouns?
Yeah.
The mabni, the nouns that are the non-flexible or the unchangeable nouns? Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's take many more words in the Quran that do not reflect any change in any situation, indicate that they belong to Mabni group. Okay. Next, we have the second category, that is mu'arrab or changeable nouns. Okay, changeable means there are two types. In the second category, mu'arrab or the changeable nouns or the flexible nouns, there are two categories in mu'arrab. The first one is changeable, that is munsarif, that is fully changeable or fully flexible. Okay, mu'arrab nouns. These nouns are influenced in all situations. These nouns are seen in the Quran ending with fatha, dhamma, kasra, or fatha tanween, dhamma tanween, or kasra tanween. Like for example, nuhun, nuhan, nuhin. Okay, so or other words that are munsarif, fully changeable, like kitabun, kitaban, kitabin. You've already seen that, right? Or qalamun, qalaman, qalamin, right? Or qalamu, qalami, qalama, right? They are fully flexible or fully changeable munsarif nouns. Let's take some examples. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذ قال لهم أخوهم نوح. When Nuh said to them. So here Nuhun is the default form, that is Dhamma Tanween. Okay, so there's nothing before it, so it will take a Dhamma. Next word is وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا نُوحًا. Why do you think Nuhan is having fatha here? Can someone explain this to me?
Yeah, it's the bihi.
The
Arsalna. Send who? Send Nuh alayhi
Very
salam.
good. MashaAllah. Arsalna, we send. We send who? We send Nuh. So Nuh alayhi salam, right? Nuhan will be maf'ul bihi to the word. So that's why Nuhan is mansoob. Okay? So here it is mansoob form. Here it was marfu. Here it is mansoob. This is dhamma. This is fatha. Okay? And now we have qawmu Nuhin. Can someone tell me why Nuhin is having a kasra here? And the
It's
people of Nuh.
mudaf ilayhi combination.
Very good. Others also try to answer. Qawmu is mudaf and Nuhin is mudaf ilay, right? So that's why Nuhin is having a kasra, right? So you can see the word in dhamma, fatha, and kasra form. What are these type of nouns called? They are called as munsarif or fully changeable nouns. Okay, munsarif nouns because they change. And many more words in the Quran that reflect a change in all situations indicate that they belong to munsarif group of mu'arrab nouns. Okay, and let me take one more example.
Sister, in the first example, إذ قال لهم أخو. What is the meaning of أخو?
Akhun is brother.
Brother, right? But in the
Yeah.
translation, it was not there. So I was
Yeah,
thinking.
when Nuh alayhi salam said to them is, I mean, the
Then,
brothers, right?
okay.
Because if you
Yeah.
look at the ayah continues, right? So maybe
Yeah.
it's talking about the brothers before, because and then later it's
Okay.
like, instead of saying to the brothers every single time, but even when you are speaking, you say to them, right? Instead of saying to the
Correct.
brothers every single time. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yes. Got it.
Okay, so let's take Adun. Wa ila Adin akhahum Hudan. So here Adin, this is also fully changeable noun. You can see Adan, Adun, and Adin, and Hudan, Hudun, Hudin. Even this word too. Okay, this is also munsarif, that is fully flexible or fully changeable noun. Okay, and the homework would be try to find more examples of mabni, mu'arrab, munsarif, and ghair munsarif nouns. Okay, so let me take one more. Yes, you have any questions?
Yeah, sister, I was like thinking, is there a fixed set of Mabni words in the Quran?
I told you, right? I gave you the list.
Also, only that list, right? I mean,
Yeah, you can find more
okay.
too. I mean, whatever
Okay.
I was able to find it, I just shared it. There could be
Okay.
more.
All
Once
right.
you start reading with the translation and you start pondering over the verses, then you'll understand, okay, this is Mabni, this is not changing, then you'll understand. Because Quran is, subhanallah, it's like,
Miraculous.
yeah. So, and then here, if you see, there we had Adun, right? And here we have Adin. Wadhkur akha Adin. Right? In this ayah, we had Adun, and then here Akha Adin, and mentioned the brother of Ad. This is maf'ul bihi. It is having a kasra. Adun, Adan, and Adin. Let me take one more example where you have Adan again here. Inna Adan. Okay, so this is mansoob in this ayah. And
Adun also present upside.
yeah. Adun, Adan, Adin. I'm just giving you some of the examples. And also Lutun, Lutan, Lutin. Even that is there. That is also fully flexible. That is munsarif noun. Like here you can see. Wa Ismaila, wa Yas'a, wa Yunusa, wa Lutan, wa kulla faddalna. So Ismail, and then we have wal Yas'a, wa Yunus, and wa Lut. Okay, these are the words. And
Sister,
again,
what
we
is
have
wal yas'a?
Yas'a is the prophet Yas'a,
Oh.
the name of a prophet. Yeah. So here, وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ, and we bestowed to him Ishaqa. Okay. What is it? Is it Mabni or Mu'arrab? Sorry, Munsarif. Okay, let me explain one more type, and then you'll enjoy these answering the questions. Okay, the second type B, the second type of mu'arrab noun, that is, first one was fully changeable. Okay, one more is ghair munsarif. That was munsarif, fully changeable. That is hudun, hudan, hudin, kitabun, kitaban, kitabin, qalamun, qalaman, qalamin. But there's one more type for munsarif, that is mu'arrab, that is ghair munsarif, or partly flexible noun or partly changeable noun. Okay, so which means these nouns differ from the fully changeable nouns in two respects. These do not end with a tanween. Okay, they never take a tanween. Okay, and then these only end with either a single fatha or a single dhamma. They will never ever take a kasra. Okay, they are called as ghair munsarif nouns. What are ghair munsarif nouns? They will never end with a tanween, fatha tanween, dhamma tanween, kasra tanween. They will only end with a single fatha or a single dhamma. They will never ever end with a kasra. What are they? Let's see the examples. They end with a fatha even when the situation calls for a kasra. Like, for example, let me give you كذبوا فرعون. Okay, or قال فرعون. How do you translate this? قال فرعون.
He
Firaun
said.
said.
Firaun said.
Fir'aun said, right? So this is fa'il. This is the doer of the verb. So you say Fir'aun. This is the dhamma form. And كذبوا فرعون. What is this? What is it what is it? Fir'auna. Can someone explain this to me?
I
What
think
grammar is this?
They lied to Firaun.
What is it, sister?
كذبوا.
Yeah, you said he lied, right? He lied to Fir'aun. Very good. So what is Fir'aun? What grammar is this?
مفعول به.
Very
منصوب.
good. MashaAllah. Very good. So this is maf'ul bihi. That's why it is
منصوب.
fatha. Very good. And now ashabu fir'auna. What do you think this is?
مضاف إليه.
Very good. Ashab is companion, right? Companions of Fir'aun. So this is mudaf and
It
this
should
is
be a
mudaf.
كسرة, but it cannot take a كسرة.
Very good, mashallah. It should have been ashabu fir'auni, right? That
Yes.
it is supposed to have a kasra, but this is ghair munsarif noun. This is partly flexible or partly changeable noun. This will not, like, not never. You cannot say never, but you can say generally they don't take a kasra. Okay, you just make a change here, everyone. Just make a change. Instead of saying never, just say generally they don't take a kasra. Okay, not never. Don't have this never thing here. It's not never, it's generally. Okay, and I'll take example why it is. Okay, they don't go all the way to kasra, but I'm going to explain.
Okay.
But they might sometimes, right? They might sometimes take kasra. So don't just remove this never. There's some change. Say that generally they take they end with a kasra, but not never. I'll explain why. And then we will take example. So here we have Sulaimanu. Okay, Sulaimanu will take Sulaimanu or Sulaimana, but never Sulaimani. Daudu, you have always seen Daudu or Dauda. You have never seen Daudi. Okay, why? Why? What's the reason? Because it is
It's an
very good. It's
Arabic
غير
name.
munsarif. It's partly flexible. Okay. Then we have Yusufu, or you have seen Yusufa. You have never seen Yusufi. Why? Repeat again. It is
because it's غير منصرف.
غير munsarif. It is partly changeable. I'm asking you again and again so that it, that word remains like, it's easy for you to memorize. That's why I'm asking you to say غير munsarif or munsarif again and again. Okay. Don't get like irritated by me asking the same question again and again.
Can you
And then
check
we
the
have
chat box, please?
what? Yes, sister. Okay, we have Ibrahimu. You always see Ibrahimu or Ibrahima, but you never see Ibrahimi. Why? It is
It's غير منصرف.
very good. It's غير munsarif. It's partly flexible. Maryamu, you have seen Maryamu and Maryama, but never Maryami or ulama'u. There are many other words. Whatever we could find, we just found out, and then we are sharing it with you all. But when you start reading Quran and pondering over it, you'll see more such examples. You'll see ulama'u or ulama'a, but never see ulama'i. So these and many more words in the Quran that do not end with a tanween or a kasra indicate that they belong to ghair munsarif group of mu'arrab. That is, the i'rab of a noun is never a sukun. And also the i'rab of a noun cannot be sukun. Okay? So alhamdulillah, we are done with the lesson. Let's take some examples and then it will be like... And I want you to tell me whether they belong to, they are mabni or munsarif or ghair munsarif nouns. Okay? Let's start with Dusai. Okay, let's start from this. وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ. What is Ishaqa? Is it
غير
munsarif?
منصرف.
Very good.
غير منصرف.
And we have Yaquba.
غير منصرف.
غير منصرف.
وَنُوحًا.
منصرف.
منصرف.
Munsarif. Very good. And we have Dauda.
غير منصرف.
غير منصرف.
Very good. You get Daudu or Dauda. Sulaimana.
داودة. غير منصرف.
غير منصرف.
Very good. Or
غير
Ayyuba.
غير منصرف.
غير منصرف.
Yusufa.
غير منصرف.
غير منصرف.
Musa.
مبني.
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 Think before answering. Musa. Is it Gair
مبني.
Munsarif?
مبني.
It's Mabni, right? You never
مبني.
have a Dhamma or a Kasra. It's always Musa. Okay? Very good. Haruna.
غير منصرف.
Have you ever seen Harunu?
No. No. Oh, it's
So-
مبني.
مبني.
Yeah.
مبني.
You've never seen Harunu, right? Or Haruni.
Yes, we never
It
saw.
is. Yeah. Oh, you can add this to the list, to the Mabni list. Yeah, Sister Hajira, you can add, you can just add it to your list, Haruna.
Yeah,
And then we have Zakariya. What do you think?
زكريا. مبني.
Mabni. Very
Mabni.
good. Zakariya.
We never saw
Zakariyu.
Zakariya. Yes.
Yeah, so it's Zakariya. It's Mabni word. Okay. Is everyone others following? All other sisters, are you all following it? Any questions or any doubts? Fully flexible. Okay. Somebody's asking the
Yes.
question. 3-letter words, Arabic prophet names in Quran, places, right? Not all, sister. That's why I'm taking more. I'm giving you examples. There are 3-letter words, but there could be 4 letters too, or 5 letters too, like Ankabut, the spider, right? It has like An, Ain, Noon, Kaf, Ba, and Ta, Ankabut, right? It has 5 letters. But have you ever seen Ankabuti or Ankabutu? Never, right? You have always seen Ankabut, right? So it depends. When you, when you read more Quran, like with the grammar, actually, alhamdulillah, I know that you are all reading Quran and reading the translation and all, but with the grammar, when you read, now, oh my God, this is Mabni, right? So you'll, you read more Quran, you'll get it. Did you understand, sister? And also the places,
Yes.
some places too. Okay. And then we have Yahya. What is it? Is it Mabni or Mu'arrab or sorry,
Mabni.
Munsarif or Ghair
Mabni.
Munsarif? Mabni. Very good. Yahya. Wa Isa.
Mabni.
مبني
Mabni.
Very good. Wa Ilyasa.
غير منصرف
Ghair Munsarif. Have you seen Ilyasu?
Mabni, I think.
Have you seen Ilyasu?
No.
Never, right? So Ilyas is also Mabni. And then Kullu minas salihin, all were of the righteous. May Allah make us also among the righteous. I know it's hard, but
Amen.
we are not. But may Allah make it with His mercy. Wa Ismaila. What about Ismail?
It's again Mabni.
Munsarif.
Munsarif. What is it?
Ismailu.
غير منصرف
Gairu Munsarif.
Very good. Wal yasa'a.
Mabni, I think.
Yeah, it is Mabni because it has hardly, like you have seen only once or twice. Yasa'a. This is just come like this always. Yasa'a. Wa Yunusa.
Gairu Munsarif.
Very good. Yunusa.
Yeah,
Yunusa.
Yunusu.
Ghair Munsarif. Is it Ghair Munsarif?
Yes.
Yunusu.
I think it's Mabni.
مبني
Mabni, sister.
So try to find. This is a homework, okay? And in the next class, I mean, or in the on the WhatsApp group, you have to tell me Yunus, about Yunus, and what else? We looked for Harun, Yunus, and Ilyas. Okay. So this is the homework. I want you to tell me. Just look up in the Quran. You know what you can do? The best thing is just click here and then scroll down. You can see concordance, or you can see here, and then it shows where exactly, what all places it has occurred in the Quran. Like you can see wa Ilyasa, Ilyasina. Okay, so even sometimes instead of Ilyas, he has been referred as Ilyasin. Okay.
Yeah, I just did the homework. It's only 4 times. It's Mabni. No
Very
Yunusu in Quran.
very good.
I
Mashallah, you're
just
quick,
checked it.
sister. Mashallah, very good. You're very quick, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah.
And then we have, see, this is so easy. Alhamdulillah, Allah has made it so easy for us. My teacher used to tell me they never had this corpus in their time when they were learning the Arabic grammar, right? And it was so hard for them to check the one single word. If they want to know, like, oh, how it has occurred exactly in the Quran, they have to go through the ayahs, like page by page. Like, they have to just scroll everything and then see. But Alhamdulillah, it's like we are so lucky, so blessed that Allah has given us so many, like, apps and so many websites, which are so easy. Just one click and you'll get so many, like, one single word, where exactly it has occurred in the Quran, where exactly in what particular ayah. It's so easy. So you have to be so thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And then we have wal yasa'a wa yunusa. Yunusa is done.
Yes.
What about
Yes,
Yunus?
Mabni.
Mabni.
Okay, what about Lutan?
Lutan.
Munsarif, I
Lutan
think.
is Munsarif.
ممكن
Yeah, it is Munsarif. Lutan.
3 letters,
Wa-
Arabic name.
Yeah. وَكُلًّا فَضَّلْنَا عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ, and all we preferred over the world. Subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the name of the prophets. Like, not all prophets are mentioned here, right? So these are preferred over all the world. Subhanallah. Mashallah. So yeah, so this was the ayah, and I want you to do the homework. Try to find more examples of Mabni, Mu'arrab, and also inside Mu'arrab you have Munsarif, fully flexible, and Ghair Munsarif, partly flexible nouns. Okay, let me take one more example. This is like, you have like more words in this. Okay, now قل من كان عدوا لجبريل. What about Jibril? Have you ever thought of it? Jibril alayhi salam?
Mabni.
No, it's Mabni.
It's Mabni.
I
غير منصرف
It's Gairu.
Look, this is a
Jibrilu.
homework again. Homework again.
Come on.
Jibril. Well, if I
We
teach you
didn't
everything, then what will you
this.
do,
جبريل
Jibril.
Jibril.
Have you ever
We
seen
never find
Jibrilu?
Jibrilu, sister, I think.
Did you find?
And
Homework.
no,
مبني
Mabni. It's Mabni.
Mabni?
because
Are
all
you
the
sure?
angels names are also مبني
Yeah. It's you can you see Jibrilu here? Wa
No.
Jibrilu wa salihul mu'minin.
Oh.
Do you see it?
غير منصرف
Jibrilu. Why is it Jibrilu? You can just guess like that. Just it's very easy. I'm showing you. Just click on the concordance, and then you'll understand. Like you'll know when you come to me. Okay. So Jibril
So
is, yeah. Tell me.
غير منصرف. So we
Yeah,
said.
it is غير منصرف. Yeah, it
Okay.
is partly flexible. Okay. And let me take, it's fun, you know, alhamdulillah, learning grammar is fun. What about Mikail?
I think مبني.
Mikael.
Okay,
It's
let's
a
check.
name of an angel, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Mabni?
Yeah. Yeah. إلى نوح والنبيين, and to the Nuh and the prophets, من بعده وأوحينا, and we revealed to Ibrahim. Okay, let's start here. What about Ibrahim? What is this?
غير منصرف.
Very
غير
good.
منصرف.
وإسماعيل
غير
وإسحاق
منصرف.
ويعقوب, this is done. والأسباط
Ismail is غير
وعيسى,
منصرف.
yeah, وأيوب ويونس وهارون وسليمان, this is done. Okay, وآتينا داود زبورا. What about this?
غير منصرف.
Dawood, right? Dawood, what is Dawood? Munsarif or غير منصرف?
غير منصرف.
غير منصرف.
غير منصرف. Very good. غير منصرف. Okay. And let's take, what about Husna?
مبني.
Mabni.
What did
Very
you
good.
say, sister?
Husna. Husna.
Husna. Like,
مبني.
Mabni.
Yes.
Like,
What about Yatama? What about the plurals? What about the plurals? Like you say Nisa'un, Imra'atun, and Nisa'un, right? What about that? Nisa'un, the plural.
Nisa'un.
No
It's-
idea.
Nisa'un Munsarif, I think? No.
غير منصرف, it should be like.
No, but
Okay,
it cannot
homework
take
again.
tanween,
Homework
right?
again.
Nisa'un.
That's a
Tanween.
homework. Okay, and test the
Nisa'un
orphans.
itself it is.
Yeah, wal yatama. What about wal yatama? This word.
I think
Mabni.
it is Mabni.
Mabni. Very good.
Mabni.
Yatama. You have never seen yatamu or yatami, right?
Alif
Okay.
Maksura is an indication.
Yes,
Some
yes. Alif
words.
Maksura.
Alif
Yeah,
Maksura.
yeah. And then we have. Okay, let's take one more word and 26. I mean, I was able to find these many words. So in the homework, you can find more words which are Mabni, Munsarif, and Ghair Munsarif. Okay, what about this word? Let me check this. Mathwa.
Taqwa.
Mathwa.
مبني.
Mabni. Very good. Yeah, Alif
Mathwa.
Maksura.
Mabni.
Yeah.
Alif Maksura.
Kubra, Dhikra, Bushra, Adna,
All مبني.
Alfa.
Yes.
Yeah, they are all Mabni. Okay. And also the numbers, you know, Wahid, Ithnan,
Yes.
Thalatha, Arba, Khamsa, Sitta, Sab'a, Thamaniya, Tisa, Ashara. Inshallah, you're going to learn about numbers in our coming lessons. What about Imran? Ale Imran. You say Ale Imran.
Again,
Mabni.
إمران. مبني.
Mabni.
Mabni?
Where is
Yeah.
إمران? Never saw إمران.
Imrana only.
Imran, right? Okay. What about Taurat and Injil?
توراته.
Mabni.
مبني maybe.
Okay,
Mabni.
maybe. So do the homework. Like subhanallah, it's fun, you know. Just open any surah and any ayahs, and you'll find it interesting if it is mabni or mu'arrab. Let's take this one example. This one ayah. Okay, this is done, I think.
They both are Mabni, no?
Which one?
Taurat and Injil.
And the Injil.
Homework. Find it out. Okay, yeah.
Study,
And then we have
study.
Ismail, Idris. What about Idris? This prophet, Idris.
Mabni, I think.
How can you
Let's
say?
find out.
إدريس too. إسماعيل.
It's Idris. That's what we know. I mean, because
Idris,
it has occurred only 2 times in the Quran. Idris.
مبني.
And what about Dhal Kifl? Dhul Kifl? Even this is Mabni, right? I mean, no, this is not Mabni. What about Dhul Kifl?
منصرف. Totally.
It has always come as like Kiflun. Like Kiflun is a portion, but Dhul Kifl, like it has come like Dhul Kifl, then it has always come as Kasra, right? Dhul Kifli or Dhal
Because it's
Kifli.
مضاف إليه.
Yeah, it is mudaf ilayh. Yeah, because it's a name, right?
Because of
Dhul Kifl. Dhul Kifl.
Yeah.
The
Because
name
of ذو.
itself is like that. Yeah. And do you know any names other that start with Dhu or Dha? Like
Zulqarnain.
Zulkifl. Very good. Dhul Qarnain, mashallah. Dhul Qarnain.
Zakriya.
Very good.
Zakriya.
No, not Zakaria. I'm talking about Dhu, Dha, or Dhi, like this. Inshallah, we are going to learn this in our next class. This is also very interesting topic.
So,
sister,
you're trying to say it's Mabni, sister, Dhul Kifl?
Al-Kifl is
No,
Munsarif.
this always comes like that. Like the name itself is Zulkif, like
So in which
Zulqarnain.
category it comes then?
What?
Is it
In which category it comes? It is
Mabni?
Munsarif or
No, the name itself is like always, it is like Dhul Kifl. It has to be majroor, right? Because it's mudaf ilay. You never see Kiflu. Kiflu, if you see, that comes like a portion. It's not a name. The name itself is Dhul Kifl, like Dhul Qarnain. It's a name. It always comes with Dhu or Dha or Dhi. Inshallah, we are going to learn that in our lesson 25. So I'll just stop the recording. Jazakallahu khairan. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.